Hello, good morning. How are you today? Welcome back to the second engineer interview series. The next question is number 54, and this is the question. While maneuvering with the pilot on board, you discover that the fuel oil higher pressure pipe of unit number 4 on the main engine MCC types is leaking excessively. What action should you take? This is the answer. I worked as a second engineer on my last vessel. During a critical situation, I remained in the engine control room to maintain continuous communication with the bridge and effectively coordinate the engine teams during troubleshooting, aiming to prevent a more serious incidents. Immediate action and communication. We immediately informed the captain of the situation and recommended reducing the main engine RPM temporarily. This was done to prevent leaking oil from reaching any hot surface which could cause a fire. Team coordination. We quickly divided the team into three groups for efficient troubleshooting. I instructed the second engineer to go to the engine side and disconnect the fuel rack link of unit number 4, setting it to the zero position. He then removed the control air pipe from the factor valves of the fuel pumps and connected to the top joint to the surface air line, while plugging the other end to ensure complete isolation of the faulty unit. Safety checks and RPM adjustment. After isolating the unit, we informed the captain that we could safely increase the engine RPM as per the marker's recommendation with one unit cutoff. All engine parameters were within safe limits and there was no abnormal vibration. Leak management and fire preventions. The church engineer was tasked with using materials to cover the leaking area and absorbs any leaking oil to avoid it reaching hot spot. The fourth engineer was assigned to prepare and stand by with firefighting equipment near the engine, monitoring the leak continuously. Meanwhile, the second engineer also prepares the high pressure pipes and necessary tools, keeping them ready in case immediately replacement was needed under the chief engineer's instruction. Final actions. Once situation was under control, was notified the captain to maneuver the vessels to a safe area. Then restops the main engine and replace the leaking higher pressure parts. That's the answer. Thank you for watching. See you in next video.